Hello guys, this is day 58. So more exercise, let's go continue. So I'm gonna play again back my cardio music from Hyper Potion and some others. So let's have a listen. So I had a slightly late lunch because today I was trying out something different. Hello, whoever is watching me now. Hi. So I'm doing my exercise as usual, my daily FUN-xercise on cycling. So what happened is today I had I tried to fry stuff. So I've not fried stuff for I can't remember really long. So okay, wait, before that, now it's about 6:15. So we're gonna end by 7 p.m. 45 minutes. So yeah, today I fried stuff for my lunch. I tried using olive oil. And also, instead of flour, right? You know, flour is starchy and it's not very keto friendly. So the keto friendly method apparently is to use nuts. So I'm using like one whole bag, or at least a handful of nuts, almond nuts, and I blend it. So make my own almond powder, almond flour, and I dip the meat into egg wash, and then dip into the almond. And so when I fried it, it's like the first few pieces like, wow, looks quite nice. But it's kind of soggy. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not hot enough. I mean, the oil is really boiling. But then again, because I was using olive oil, so maybe the boiling point is not as high. So the meat came out, it's cooked, but it's kind of mushy. And also partly, I'm not using flour, so it doesn't crisp out very well. So anyway, so I tried frying, the chicken, almost like a karaage, Japanese karaage. Fried chicken. It didn't turn out like that, so I'm still experimenting with frying to make dishes that's more keto friendly. Yeah. Thank you for those who, I don't know, some view and just left because who wants to see a fat guy just exercising? I'm not doing any performance here or anything unique, but hey, this is day 58, so yes, continue on my daily exercise, 45 minutes. Okay, so this music is it's not very, very high tempo, so it's not great. I mean, if I go to, left, right, kind of like this kind of tempo, that's good. Cycling at 16, 17, nearing 18 kilometers per hour. That's a good one. Just need to perspire. It's actually raining outside quite heavily in the north part of Singapore. So everything seems cool. I turned my aircon for about at least half an hour already. So it's cooled down. So it's very comfortable to exercise in. So I'm cycling. I burned so far 16,621 calories and traveled 523 kilometers in the past 57 days. Yeah, although this is day 58, like I said, I think the first 2 days I reset the counter so it's not accurate. Okay. So, Fatboy Slim song. I realized that even though I use this playlist, right, Spotify tend to want to keep repeating Fatboy Slim song. Almost every exercise session, this song or the other one, right here, right now, or this is Gangster Tripping by Fatboy Slim, keep repeating actually. So I don't know, something to do with the algorithms in Spotify just favor Fatboy Slim songs. Maybe they are more popular, I guess. I don't tend to listen to them a lot. I mean, back then when I was much younger, I love Fatboy Slim, I love Brian Transil, BT, and many others, progressive trance kind of like musician. So alright, let's go. Let's go, baby, go. 3, 2, 1. So this song is quite, heart pumping, high tempo. Quite liked it actually. So it's very good for cycling or running or doing workout too. So if you saw my title, I saw the ranking. Again, it's just a ranking. They use many other kind of I don't know what metrics exactly. If you read the report, you probably will know. But so-called Singapore ranks second highest in terms of happiness among Asian countries. Taiwan is first, so that's interesting. I mean, my Taiwanese friends are always pretty happy, I guess. But what happiness is not just being happy, smiling, posting on social media, but the metrics they use to measure, like maybe, yeah, I think it includes finances, cost of living, stuff like that. So in terms of cost of living, Singapore for the third, I don't know how many years already, third or fourth year, is the most expensive city in the world, so to speak, you know, like cost of living. And this year, they tie with I think Hong Kong and, oh no, I forgot, one more country. So there are 3 countries that's tied for number 1 to be the worst, most expensive city in the world. So, I mean, yeah, it may sound like bad news to us Singaporeans, and think, oh my god, everything's going to be very expensive. But I read also other views of people who have lived in different countries, different cities. And so there are things, I'm not sure everything, okay, because the metrics is kind of like, it really depends. It's like Singapore, car will be very expensive of course, but Singapore is so small, so easily accessible by public transport. Without car, that's fine. But other countries that's larger, you need a car, and they have more space, more land. So car prices are much cheaper overseas. I mean, that's economy, right? So if you compare just by pricing of specific commodities and like cars and housing, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. And also, of course, I think they also compare it to like salary and how much average citizen earn and stuff like that. So maybe those metrics skew the result, and therefore, you know, Singapore turned out to be still one of the most expensive cities to live in. I mean, true, I guess, because being a small country, we import a lot of things, including talents and humans. Sounds like we traffic humans. No, we bring a lot of talents, I guess, you know, or neighboring countries, people to come here work. And so, yes, it may drop the salary, so to speak, you know, but there is, like I said, measures to prevent companies from outsourcing everything just foreign, and therefore, you know, leaving Singaporeans citizens to have no job. So that's why our unemployment in Singapore is very, very low compared to a lot of other Western and other countries, other Asian countries as well. So that's a good thing. I mean, that's also another criteria, right, of happiness and cost of living. So yeah, and there is a trend, of course, you know, people like me also maybe taking a break or stop work. And apparently talking about that, I read somewhere also in the report, sometimes different countries has different standards of so-called unemployment or low, what you call that, people who are in the lower class, meaning who are poor or considered as different tier in economic scales, right? Whoa, that's a lot of lightning and thunder. I mean, loud thunder. Okay, so I was saying, so different countries have different criteria. It's like, oh, if you earn below $100, or if you just quit a job, but maybe you have a lot of asset, you know, at the back, they might still consider you as lower income, stuff like that. So I think it's not very accurate. I don't know, until a day there is a report that is really neutral, then we can really rank and know which country is most expensive, which city is most expensive to live, happiness index, stuff like that. But again, you know, humans, society is very complex, very complex. So it's difficult to gauge. One culture to the next, everyone has different way of living, different criteria, different needs and wants, right? So with that, how do you rank people? How do you rank different cities? The reason I know why the economists and such companies do the ranking, partly they need it for companies when they hire people to, let's say, international MNC, multinational companies. They want to hire people and they need to gauge how much they need to spend to pay the person to work and live in that country. So yeah, they need certain index like this to give it some form of relevancy, I guess. Anyway, so much about happiness and cost of living. As long as, I guess, if you guys are happy with what you're doing, stay healthy. Money is not everything, you know, health is still number one. With money, or you have longevity, but so-called you have poor quality of health or relationship, it's not going to be a happy life. Yeah, no matter what. And there are people in rural areas without all this wealth, but has health, and good relationship with their family members and stuff. That's happiness, you know. So that's, yeah. So anyway, speaking of that, oh yeah, I just saw someone, a friend of mine was sharing, yes, Stranger Things 3 is coming this US Independence Day, 4th of July. Yes, season 3 is coming. Oh, I love Stranger Things. I watched both seasons and I will binge watch all of them for sure. And it's like, they were still kids. Stranger Things, right, from Netflix, I mean, they're still kids when they started. And then, like, all shows that have started with kids, right, just within a few years, like by second or third season, they all are teenagers, you know, because it takes time to of course produce, film, and then release them, and kids grow fast. I mean, you will see the change. So it's interesting, you know, like you actually follow like this kid who's like a child actor turned teenager, and yes, as all things, it became a film not just about all this horror, and I mean it is a so-called horror or monster flick, right? Monster genre kind of a series, but it became like a coming of age film. Coming of age meaning, you know, they grow up, they reach adolescent, pubescent, so that's called coming of age. And yeah, so they go through different like emotions and understanding about life. I mean, if you think about it, applicable to adults like us, you know, as we reach older and become, you know, wiser, so to speak, but we also come of age. I feel like even adults, we are also coming of age. We become more wise every 10, I mean, we just become wise, hopefully more and more wise, or more and more knowledgeable. Experience does count. But, you know, I hope people do grow. I do hope also, like, year to year, I do grow with all this experience. Like in this case, from last year to this year, I grew to understand more about health and the importance, and like I said, the trigger being my friends who I knew before, near my age, passed away, a few of them, due to different diseases, and so it shook me up. So I think that's growing up for me. I grew up of that lazy procrastination for health kind of a state, and now wanting to hopefully take care more and more of my body, of my internal health, fitness level. Alright, let's go. Cool song. Yep, it's still kind of like raining outside, although it's not so heavy now. Okay, the fan's still blowing. Okay, let's go. Okay, so far, almost coming to 15 minutes. Another half an hour. Okay, let's get to keep cover at the back. Very nice, this tempo kept me at about 17 to 18 kilometers per hour. That's a good speed. Alright. Let's go. Let's try swimming in. I just have to vary the upper arm exercise so it's not so boring, and also so that you can rest at different positions. I mean, my legs will just keep going on and on, of course. Cycling. The thing is, I think a lot of people didn't know, it's like, oh, you're doing cycling, so you must cycle very well or something. No. The reason why I can do this cycling is because I can't cycle. I can't balance the cycle. I never learned it when I was young. And I never learned to learn driving as well. So, like, vehicles and me, I just can't be behind the wheels, unfortunately. Never learned it, and never had the interest. Maybe down the road, maybe someday. Yeah, but it's not in my priority list now. It's not like I'll die without it. So when I first put on stationary exercise cycling, I got interested and like, hey, actually it's fun, you know, and it's good. It's okay for my back because, like I said, I have back problem with the slip disc. So cycling is not very impacting on my back so badly. So yeah, I can actually cycle and still lose the weight and get better in health and fitness. So I learned to really like it, and that's why I bought this exercise machine. You know, because I did it at the physiotherapist in the hospital, and it's like, hey, it's fun, man. I can listen to music and really go all out, and I'm having fun. Yeah. So if you tell me to run unfortunately, running and anything vertical sports, right, is impacting directly on my spine because my body is going up and down, and it's painful. And I can't last long because at the end of it, wow, my back will be aching and just making it worse. So unfortunately, the slip disc is degenerative. It will just get worse, the spine. So I have to be careful with it and find spots that is not against gravity down my spine. So of course the best is still swimming. In the past years I do swim in the weekends, but ever since my a swimming buddy of mine went back Malaysia, you know, he used to stay here, and so he went swimming with me over every weekend, and so that's fun. Someone to swim together with, so like there's a motivation. I mean, in this case, of course, this bicycles, you can't do it with another person unless you have another bicycle and doing side by side. Yeah, maybe that'll be fun. But also another reason it's easier for me to talk and record this exercise. Again, it's about accountability. I want to account to myself that, hey, I'm doing this every day, not giving up. And hopefully doing this does inspire people. It kind of did inspire some friends to want to at least start. Whether they did it or not in the long run, consistently and become a habit, it's really up to you, up to them, up to the individual. I mean, if I see people be exercising in the past, yeah, I've seen it so many times. And people who have like successfully lost, wow, hundreds of pounds and lost half their weight, become fit. I mean, they're all inspiration to me for sure. But it didn't occur to me wanting to start. So for 30 plus years, it did nothing, it did shit to me. But I just am glad that at least I do it now, rather than later when it's too late, or when, you know, I really suffered. And then that's really, really too late. So I can only hope my friends who are watching this, or whoever is watching this, get inspired, get up, do something about it. Eating healthier, like in my case, I've been doing keto diet, and 1 meal a day. Well, I may start a website to track all this and get more knowledge and try to share them on the website. Hopefully, that will inspire you to do something about it. Yeah. So my premise is about like using myself literally as a real example. That I just keep going at it, you know, not give up, and find ways to be healthier every time. Find ways to make things easier. I mean, easier as in like more understandable from what the science or the medical documents or nutrition talks about health. Because I think that's the problem. Quite often, right, I mean, nutritionists can talk about calories and cholesterol and all this. And to common people like me who are not in the bioscience or medical, I mean, yes, we know, but it is hard to absorb because it's like, what? Huh? What? D3, D whatever, it's so scientific, it'll turn you off. So I hope to digest all these ideas. I mean, I learned it also from others who have digested the ideas of science and health and make it easier for us to understand using analogy or using real examples. So in my case, yeah, I've seen examples of people doing it and explaining it, like saying like, you know, not all fats are the same. So you eat avocados, avoid canola oil, have olive oil instead. Olive fish are good, but don't eat the big fish if possible, because big fish accumulates more toxin because big fish eat small fish. So you see that the reasoning is there, so it's easier to understand rather than stuffing facts up people's ass or into their face. Like, don't eat this, do this. And it's like, okay, then another person say another thing. Yes, everyone will have different opinions. I have my opinions as well, so it's up to you to figure it out seriously. There's no one way. I think that's the thing. Unfortunately, there is no one way. The only way I feel that really works for anyone using any diet or doing any kind of exercise, and it is true for all successful people, is habit. Building a consistent habit. Whatever you do, you can't just do it for a week or a month and expect results. And then, okay, give up, I don't see results. It won't come so fast. It doesn't. For me, I kept doing it for 1 month and I saw, seriously, I tracked my result, and you have to track, of course. If you have no way to track and write it down and keep a log of it, you know, a diary or something, you won't know your progress. You'll think that it didn't work and you just give up. And that's not how successful people work. I mean business as well, you know, how successful people, entrepreneurs, business, they have been at it and failed so many times over decades. 10 years and more, 20 years, 30 years, before they found success. I mean, yes, there are anomalies, there are people who are a bit lucky or maybe has good genes, has the right connection, be there at the right time, and suddenly they got famous, suddenly they got rich, suddenly they are able to, you know, find success in their fitness or whatever. Yeah, but it's an anomaly, it's not the norm. Okay? Not everyone is like suddenly, wow, talented. Or suddenly you have an accident and then things change for you for the better or worse. Or suddenly you strike lottery, strike lotto, and you won millions and billions of dollars and your life changed. But it's always the case. It has been studied, right? All these people who have immediate change, because they have bad habits, they fall back to the bad habits and they become poor again. They have bad health again. They become fat again. They become useless again, so to speak. So it's habit. And seriously, how I wish I can tell my younger self, like, hey, create a good habit. Make sure you brush your teeth. Make sure you don't drink gassy drink before you sleep. And that's what I did. I keep drinking. No, that's what I didn't do. When I was young, I kept drinking gassy drink, sugary drink. Hence, you know, you get fat. Hence, you're craving for sugar and sweet stuff. I have a sweet tooth. And yeah, talk about tooth. So I keep drinking like gassy drink when I was young and went to sleep without brushing. I had a lot of holes, seriously, and I regret that, but no choice. So my teeth and gums are in not very good condition. My dental work around my teeth is like a textbook. A textbook for dentistry. It's like, okay, I've done everything, okay? Root canal, patching, you know, polishing, tartar, gum disease, all sorts. I had it all. I'm pretty sure soon I will have to replace all and have fake teeth already, pretty young. I don't know, I just hope it doesn't come, but yes. So I've been taking care after, you know, when I grew up, and I realized that dental in Singapore is bloody expensive. So I think that adds on to the most expensive city in the world. Dental in Singapore is very expensive. Just like US as well, I think it's like if you have no medical coverage, each trip you can do a polish $60, $80 Sing dollars. You do a root canal, wow, a few hundred. If you do teeth extraction, especially wisdom tooth where you have to do some kind of surgery, yeah, it can be thousands and thousands of dollars. No kidding. So it's scary. So that's why you better have good health. Because if you save and you neglect when you're young, or now, down the road, you're going to regret. Because you're going to pay for it more times, with more time and more pain. And the pain is not just real money, but pain in your heart, pain in the teeth or pain in the body area that has the illness. So, not worth it. So please, hopefully with your kids, inculcate them good habits since young. Teach them, make them deliberately save money, invest in something, invest in insurance, invest in anything, you know, that's worth investing, that has monetary value over time. Yeah, invest in time to learn. I know there's so many things in life, no one can do everything, but if you start doing some small things or the things that matters from the beginning, it will snowball, and like I said, when you become old, you'll reap the rewards. How I wish I was young. Yeah, my parents or my teachers teach us how to save properly, how to invest. Financial wisdom, seriously, that's like so important. With finances, you can do anything you want later in your life. I mean, I know people who says, I mean, it's still a balance. People who say, yeah, I'm still young. I don't have time to do and learn all this. I want to just enjoy. Yeah, I guess true to a certain extent. You don't want also your childhood to have no enjoyment and then you grow up being money-minded or being very pragmatic or being very nerdy and no social life, you know, so on and so forth. So, yeah, it's a balance, it's always a balance. But no matter what, have that balance in health and money, in idea of investing, in idea of learning skill, in idea of arts, maths, science, everything to try. So you don't try all of them when you're young, right? As you get older, there's more and more resistant to try the new things, and you'll be stuck. So when you reach a certain age, you know, as technology or science or society advances, you'll be left behind. And there are things that, like I said, you got to start from very young. You start at an older age, it's very tough. Like this case, like my health is getting tougher and tougher, even to keep fit as you get older. So if you do it when you're younger, yeah, I think that will reap the rewards. It's not about being vain, seriously. It's not. Health is health. So yeah, I mean, just be aware. Hello, thank you, those who just joined. Arigato, domo arigato, 감사합니다. terima kasih, dankeschön, 谢谢谢谢，多谢多谢。I know all this thank you phrase. Those who like or give me love in this channel, thank you. Thanks for watching anyway. For a while, at least you are interested or busy. Okay, I won't say busy, but that's not bad. That's a bad word. Curious, okay? Super curious. Like, what the hell? What is fat guy Lim, fat guy Tilly going live for? Because he wants to account for himself to exercise. And hopefully inspire people to see that, hey, fat guy also wants to exercise and keep fit, eat healthy. Hopefully I do something to myself as well. You know, I think that's my goal as well. It's not just for myself now, but I hope along the way it does change something in others. Even if, like I said, it's just a spark of idea, it's still good. I mean, how I started is also sparks of idea, all accumulated slowly, and then I made a decision to, hey, let's do something about it. Let's not wait till New Year. Let's not wait till the next birthday. Let's not wait till like special day, because if you wait till special day, it will never work. Because you're just procrastinating. You're procrastinating to wait for the special day to start something, it will not stick. I mean, I'm not saying everyone won't, but that's what happened to me for 30 plus years. I will say, oh, New Year resolution. I'm going to be healthy, yeah. I'm going to be more rich, yeah. I'm going to be wise. And then how? I did not do the things to make me more healthy or richer and more wise. I did do it haphazardly a bit along the way. I mean, there are still things I do religiously. I mean, hence certain skills of mine, like maybe photography, design. I never quit that. I've been always doing that on and off. I mean, regularly over time, although not as often as I wish to, because, you know, life has many other things that I need to learn and figure out as well. Like, for example, this house that I'm staying in, I bought this house. I did not go to an agent. I mean, there are agents who did advise me certain things, so thank you very much. But most of the things, I read it out myself. I figured it out myself. I did not go through agents, so I did not pay any agency for any fees. So it did take me 1-2 years to figure things out. And in the end, after trying for at least 4 to 5 times, I was trying to like ballot for a BTO, which is built to order, government flat, new flats, but you can only get 2 rooms, so it's a small house. And then I got fed up. It's like, oh, the location is terrible. So I bit the bullet and paid for this, which is like, wow, how many times more? 5 to 6 times more than the smaller house. So, but I wanted the space. I really cherished space, and I wanted to, you know, rent out one room as a means of investment. So why not? So that's what happened to me. You know, it took 2 years, 3 years. Then by the 3rd year, I decided to buy a new house. I mean, a resale flat. I won't say it's a new house because it's a pre-owned. So I'm the second tenant. So this house has been what, 27, 28 years, 26. I think 27 years when I bought it. So there's still roughly 60 years worth. Because in Singapore, that's the thing. Housing is expensive because land scarcity. You know, land is limited in Singapore. So anything to do that takes up space is expensive in Singapore. That's why rental, retail space is a killer in Singapore. #1 killer. Because it's so expensive. What happened to the music? It's turned very soft. Strange. Anyway, or maybe it's this music. Oh, this is by Darren Ashley. I think this music is a bit soft. Okay, that's opera. So there's the opera inside. That's fun. So yeah, so this house is a testament of what I'm saying. You know, you actually figure things out, work it out, calculate expenses, you know, and I get my loans and loans from the government. So I loan half of it. It's going to be paid back for 25 years. I know 25 years is very long. But I hope over years, hopefully my finances got better. I can pay off earlier. Yeah, then that'll be better. But again, it really depends. You know, there are people who say that yeah, you can have a long loan. Anyway, if the interest is kind of fixed or fluctuating, it might be still better down the road rather than pay off. But you know, sometimes that pride of like, yes, I pay off, have no more loans. I own this, so-called own this. Again, housing in Singapore, I don't know, it's still a debate until now, for years already. You know, people have said it's not true ownership, it's a leaseship, like you rented it. Because there's a number of years that you can own the house. Like, most government housing, right, is 99 years. So mine has been 27 years. So which means there's only, what, 63 years left? Yeah, 63 years left. So 63 years left. I will live another 63 years. That's amazing if I do. Because I'm already 38. 63 would be means I'll be 100 plus years old. That's like centurion, I think. So people in my family, no one has lived that long before. And maybe in the future there might be, you know, genetics and not genetics, bioscience, technology, and medical advances. Maybe can, you know, extend your life even further. Well, till then we've got to find some way to live and stay somewhere. Hopefully by then I can afford other house that I can move on. So that's the point. So same thing like Singapore, yeah, there's only 99 years, sometimes 66 or 60 years, depends where. So it's not real ownership. You don't really own it, because if you own means forever is yours. There's no forever here. All land belongs to government. But apparently there are private lands, yes there are. So private developers develop that, condominiums and stuff like that. So, oh, I love this song. It's by one of my favorite Japanese band. I know the English translation means girl at its height of rudeness. Very strange. It's called Go Gesu no Ki no Tomi something Otomi. Sorry, it's quite a long Japanese word, I can't really see it properly. But yeah, very cool. Why I know about this band also partly because okay, it was highlighted in Spotify. I don't listen to Japanese music, and so they've been around for 5 years already and gained famous. Now internationally, I think more people know about them. Their music is very nice, indie rock, you know, jazz. They even define themselves as a progressive hip hop band. So I don't know. I guess it's a Japanese version of hip hop. So oh yeah, and the recent series of Terrace House is Netflix. I was watching it. The end of the last season at that house, particular place, the last new member that came in was the bassist for this musician band. So it's like, oh my god, a celebrity joined. Because some of the members in Terrace House are like common people, meaning not celebrities themselves, and they sign up and they got selected and to join this reality TV show, you know, to show them how they interact and how they find romance along the way. So yeah, it's an interesting show. And the way it's in Japanese way of living, so you can see the culture, the food, and the places they go. It's so interesting. And the way they interact, so the culture-wise, like the way they interact is different from the way maybe this part of the world interact and the Western world interacts. So that's cool. And the way that's how I learned some part of Japanese culture as well. But it's very cool. I also wonder, oh, I heard the next one will be in Tokyo. You know why? Because it's going to span from 2019 to 2020, and what's happening in Tokyo in 2020? Olympics. I was actually pondering about Olympics just now. I don't know why. I was pondering, if sports is so diversified, why do we still bother having to say sports by country, you know, and rank people by country and compare country? Because no more. I feel country is a bit meaningless because sportsmen travel, migrate, or are being bought over by different sports organizations, just like soccer as well, right? So it's like, even you're from this country, most of your life probably are from another country. So it's like, so you buy fame to rank your country. So it becomes just a commercial. Seriously, Olympic is a big commercial theatre, big commercial theatre. So yes, you do see the excellence in humanity, you know, them excelling in the different sports, breaking records here and there, getting gold, silver, bronze, stuff like that. But I think the country thing is by doing that, it's also a way to divide humanity. I mean, yes, it can also unite people of the same group, right? People who are of the same country will be like, yeah, fighting for that country. But I don't know. The bigger picture is still kind of segregation. You're like waging war against different countries from a sports point of view. But I think as all sportsmanship, you see the best and the worst in people. You know, people supporting each other from different countries. And there are people who just boo and take down each other and stuff like that. So I do hope the one in Japan, in Tokyo, will be spectacular, because I read a few years ago when they won this bidding to be the Olympic hosting city, right? They are going to have, first time in history, man-made meteor, man-made comet shower, man-made. So they're gonna fly up to space in the satellites, release all these like chemicals that actually will burn up, and before it reaches Earth. So you see meteor like comet showers. Imagine, it's so beautiful. And you often see that in those romance shows and stuff, you know, wishing upon the comet shower. So this man-made one, apparently they're going to be released over Hiroshima. So it will be so high, I'm pretty sure the rest of Japan, like in Tokyo, where the Olympic is, should able to see this man-made comet showers over Hiroshima. I mean, that's spectacular, man. Initially I was thinking, if only I can earn enough, then I'll go to Japan during Olympics, go and check it out there. Oh well, not sure if that will happen. My finances are it's not there yet. Someday, I guess. Someday. But at least in terms of health and, you know, fitness, it's not someday. I'm doing it now, right here, right now. And like I said, I'm showing through this video that I am still working it out and not giving up. And it's not like something of a phase or fad, F-A-D, fad. Like, I'm doing it for myself. And I want to do it because it's fun. That's why I call it fun-xercise. You know, exercising to music, at the tempo, talking, be it to myself, or in this case, this live, maybe to whoever is watching now. So I thought that's, yeah, making it live would be is an interesting move. But before that, I was recording and then uploading, but it's like 40 plus minutes, that's so long. Most people would look at it for the first 10-20 seconds, not more than a minute, and then shut it off. Because, you know, I'm just rambling on. There's no topic. Yeah, there's no topic. I mean, you may say, yeah, let's do a topic-based kind of like exercise every day. It's a bit hard for me. Because you've got to plan and stuff like that. It's like a whole day activity. I got other things that I'm doing. So this is just an exercise. At the same time, I just want to ramble. It's like my own vlog. My own, yeah, it's my own diary of my thoughts and feelings of that day. What I've read, what I've eaten, what I've seen, what I've experienced, or what I hope to see. Yeah, past, present, future. Okay. Wow, time flies, man, when you're just having fun. So fun-xercise. Like 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes left, and it will be 45 minutes into my fun-xercise, and I'm done for today. So today is day 58, as you can see, day 58. And 2 more days, it'll be 60 days. So it's like almost 2 months. And like I said, I've progressed over these 2 months. Every 1 month, I'll try to increase the resistance, see if I can, my body can take it. Again, it's not a competition, so I'm not like pushing myself to get the best gold medal or something. But the point is to be consistent and to keep this exercise up, because I'm perspiring, my heartbeat is up at a certain level for over half an hour and more. That's good exercise. You need a high intensity exercise every day. And of course, eating well, which is why I'm on a keto diet and the 1 meal a day. Because the keto diet, and it did help. The diet, because before this exercise, I was already on a diet, like keto-ish. I cut off all carbs or low carbs, no rice, no noodles. Bread totally cut off. I love bread, but oh well, goodbye to bread. Because bread has so much starch and carbohydrates and sugar. I love sugary stuff, so no snacks for me at all. I threw away, not true lah, but I finished off and I didn't buy any more snacks. Every week, almost every other day, I'll be eating ice cream, chocolates, snacks, potato chips. But now I have no craving for it already. No craving, so that's a good thing. Because it became a habit, so this habit is good. I'll keep to it. I really don't need to spend extra money in all those snacks. I mean, I do see my friend eating the snacks, but so what? I feel craving like, yeah, I remember how it tastes. So it's saltish or sweet, certain flavor, but again, all this artificial or junk food, it's not going to do good to your body. And if you say, okay, I'll eat a bit every day, never mind, just a bit. But by saying that, you're really falling into the craving, the addiction. So my only snacks, if I will do snack, is nuts. You know, and that is okay because there's healthy fats in it, and nuts is good for your body. Again, not the sugar nuts, not the overly salted ones, raw nuts. So I'm literally nibbling on walnuts, almonds, macadamia, stuff like that. So when I'm hungry, I'll just pop in a handful of it, just eat it and munch it, and I'm done, and I'll just stop. I didn't overeat, I did not have a craving to eat other stuff. I just keep drinking water, that's all. Uh-oh. Sometimes I have no sleep. Yeah, that happened. My nose seems to be bleeding a bit internally. It happens usually when I'm overheated. I have a heaty day, I didn't drink enough water, or the environment. Yeah, many reasons. And also I've seen a doctor before, so my nose on the right side, nostril, is the walls are thinner, so it tends to bleed easily. Yeah. So have to be careful. Anyway, after this song, yes, time will be out, 7 p.m. Whew. Okay, it's quite good today. My bicycle doesn't seem to be just traveling forward or backwards. It's like, it's consistent. That's a good thing. What did I do differently today? I don't know. Maybe the wheels, the rubber plastic on the, not wheels, on the stand, on the bicycle stand, seems to be stable now. So it didn't travel moving forward backwards today. And it seems like my numbness on my right hand has gone. You know, last week or the week before, for like 3-4 days, after exercising a while, halfway through, it felt numb. Now, no more. I hope that's a good sign. Yeah. Like maybe the blood circulation is cleared, maybe whatever that's impinging on my nerves and my upper, thoracic spine that used to have some issues seems to have cleared. Hopefully that's the case. Or maybe I rested well enough, or my sleeping position has improved, and so on and so forth. Many factors. Or my diet. I do believe diet does affect health directly. So my diet recently, has been interesting. Still veggies and meat. Some carbs, but it's low carbs. Alright. Very 80s. That kind of music. Love it. Who's this? Hyper Potion, I think. Yes, Hyper Potion. The 80s. Alright. I love it. I love this kind of tune, like I said, game-like music, 80s kind of electronic synthesizer music. Cool. I'm trying to still create my second album. So my first album, EP, is out a few years ago. I only released it last year also, and to distribute via a music distributor. So check it out. It's under my name, Tilip. The album name is called Orgasmic. I know, it sounds like a clickbait, but orgasmic because, it's like music to me is orgasmic. You get high on music. So to me, yeah man, it's the music orgasmic and I get happy listening to it and stuff like that. So that's my first album. Recently, I dig out some of my old songs that I've written. So I'm thinking, see if I could make it into a new song, complete the lyrics, because it's a bit incomplete, And there's a few Chinese songs that I've written. So yeah, maybe the next album will be a Chinese electronic music maybe. So let's figure it out. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. Because I don't really play the piano or any instruments well. So I'm using instruments to synthesize and create and loop and do samples. Okay, 7 p.m. Just nice, and the music ended. Cool. Perfect timing. Whoops, is that? I don't know, is that fly or something? Okay, that's it. Hello. Ooh, the truffle shuffle. Yep, I mean every day because I see the mirror, it didn't feel like I really slimmed down, It felt like it's still there. But when I put on the weighing machine, every few days I can see I drop by 1 kg. Every week I drop by 1 kg on average. So it's a good thing. Hopefully it's not muscle mass that's dropping, it's more the fat mass that's dropping. Okay, so that's it for day 58. See you tomorrow, day 59, and soon 60. So take care, eat well, sleep well, stay healthy, and have a good habit, and may you have success. Okay, take care everyone. Good night. Bye bye.